Take flight, Blue Eyes White Dragon, rise! Go, White Lightning attack! The mighty Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Toon Duelists. My name is Prototype and today I got the Blue Eyes combos that I promised you guys. And the reason why I'm making this video is because Blue Eyes was in the meta over a year ago and the deck wasn't fully figured out back then. Now it is. So when you click on those old videos, you have like a 50-50 chance of finding the right combos. So I'm giving you the updated version so you don't have to bother with those old combos. We will start off with the Blue Eyes Primite combo and then the Blue Eyes Pure in case you didn't draw into any Primite pieces. Alright, let's dive into it. Alright, first let's look at the Blue Eyes Primite combo. It's a 2.5 card combo. You need one random discard, which is gonna be the Fuvalos in this case, one Blue Eyes starter and one Primite starter. What you're gonna do is you're gonna normal summon the Ether Barrel, use its effect to set Lordly Load face down. Use Lordly Load to add Drill Beam to your hand. Then you already go into your first Link 1, which is gonna be the Spirit Dragon. Use its on-summon effect, add Mausoleum, and then also activate the Mausoleum directly. And then you will use your second normal summon to summon out Sage. And use its on-summon effect to add Might. Use Might's effect, discard her to set True Light face up. And then use True Light's effect to set Wishes. And then you're gonna use Wishes and discard the random card in your hand, which is a Fuvalos in this case, and add yourself an effect wheeler and Raw to your hand. And then next up, you will use Raw to special summon Blue Eyes from your deck, and obviously the Might can't trigger because Spirit is still on the field, but that's fine. Next up we will use those two to go into our first Spirit Dragon. Then we'll use Ghost's effect, tribute it, and special summon the Blue Eyes. Now Might triggers and you're also gonna special summon Might. And then next up you will use Wishes, banish and equip the Blue Eyes with the ultimate Neo Blue Eyes, and then you'll go with those two into your Tyrant Dragon. Next up, you will use Mausoleum's effect, target Might, then you will chain Might's effect, chain resolves, special summon the Blue Eyes, and then send Blue Eyes from the deck to your graveyard with Mausoleum's effect. And then you will go with those two into your Spirit Dragon. And now, basically you're almost done. You will use Lordly Load now to summon Blue Eyes from your grave, and then you can go with those two into Seals, and then don't forget to set Drill Beam face down and then pass your turn. Now in your opponent's draw phase, you want to use True Light's effect to special summon Blue Eyes, so your Drill Beam is live. That's important, don't forget that. You do want Drill Beam live. And then also Might triggers, and you can also summon the Might back here. And then after that you will use Spirit's effect and summon this ultimate Spirit Dragon. And now you will let your opponent play. What we have here is a bounce and then special summon from your deck, which can be the Jet Dragon. You have a Graveyard Negate and a small Floodgate because it says nobody can special summon more than 2 monsters at the same time. An Omni Negate, another Omni Negate, and yeah, here for next round to keep playing, to summon more monsters, to go into your combos again and stuff like that. So, and then the effect wheeler in your hand, of course, that we searched earlier. So that's the end board with the Primite Blue Eyes full combo. Now we will look at the Blue Eyes combo if you didn't draw into the Primite engine. So this is the pure Blue Eyes version. You also need one random discard and then one Blue Eyes starter. Doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna use Sage in this case. And then we will normal summon Sage, use its effect to add Might to your hand. Then use Might's effect, discard her to set True Light face up. Use True Light's effect to set Vicious face down. Use Vicious, discard your random card in your hand, which is the Fualos in this case. Add a Raw, and in this case, instead of the Veiler, we are adding another Sage. Then next up, you're gonna use the Raw to special summon Blue Eyes from your deck, and then Might triggers, and you can special summon Might. Now we'll go into a Link 1, which is gonna be our Spirit Dragon again. And then use Spirit Dragon's on-summon effect and Mausoleum and activate it. And then you can use your second normal summon here. It's normal summon Sage. And you can do that because this only prevents you from special summoning nothing else than dragon monsters. This was our second normal summon. Use Sage's effect to add the Veiler to your hand. And then you can go with those two into your first Spirit Dragon. Then we will use Mausoleum's effect, target Might, Chain Might's effect, Chain resolves, Might specials Blue Eyes, and then Mausoleum sends Blue Eyes from the deck to your graveyard. And then you can use those two to go into your next Spirit Dragon. And now you have a few choices here. So you can tribute the Ghost Dragon and special summon Blue Eyes and then leave it at that if you want to do that. Or what you could also do is use Wishes, banish it, and equip your Blue Eyes White Dragon with the new Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then go with those two into the Tyrant Dragon already. And then you got the target negation from the new Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in your graveyard as well on top of this end board here. And then, like earlier, in your opponent's draw phase, you tribute this one and summon out the Ultimate Spirit Dragon. And then you have the Omni Negate of this one, you have your Effect Wheeler, you have a Graveyard Negate and a small Floodgate in this one. And then once you use this one's effect to negate an effect in the graveyard, you can also tribute it and summon out the Lightstorm Dragon and then pop spells and traps your opponent controls. And I would recommend to pop field spells and permanent spells, because those are usually the ones that your opponent needs to keep their combo going and to keep playing. So this is another interruption here that a lot of decks have a problem with. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you like the content, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.